Now I'm here with my friends, Leigh. See, now hold on. I had your name memorized and not Leigh. Laurie, how do I say your last name?
Eberle.
Laurie, Eberle, and Leigh?
Elliott.
Elliott. Now, you guys are with the Love of Animals. Is this like a nonprofit group? You guys are a nonprofit group together?
Yes, we are a nonprofit animal rescue group. We primarily are down in Visalia, but we do come up here to Fresno for some events.
Cool.
We help the public out also with spaying and neutering of their companions at a lower cost.
Awesome.
We just don't want to see any of the animals go to the shelters. We've been blessed, though, that Valley Oak SPCA is now a no-kill, but unfortunately the shelter for the city of Visalia still has the kill list. So it got better, but it's not what everybody thinks.
But that's good to know, because my father-in-law had a dog, and we were keeping the dog, and I think he or she, I don't even know what it was, ended up at Miss Winkle's, and they insisted there are no kill shelters. So I'm like, oh my God, please, please, please. I hope I'm not wrong. So it's good to know that you're no kill.
Right. Once we accept the animal in, it becomes a no kill situation. We will try to do what we can. The only time is that if we test a kitten or a cat and they are positive for AIDS or leukemia, because that is transmittable, we will suggest to be euthanized.
But what's the other thing that kitties have?
There's FIP.
Something else that kids, ringworm.
Oh, ringworm. Ringworm is treatable, but the problem is that you've got to be very careful, and you have to sanitize everything afterwards. As a matter of fact, we have 2 different litters right now that both have ringworm, and so they are being kept separate from everybody else. Everything that
it is treatable, though.
It is treatable. Yeah. It is treatable. And there's a lot of stuff that's over the counter that people don't realize that can also help, especially if you keep it at the very beginning.
Antifungal cream. You can get it cheap. Yes. I got it right here. My son's a wrestler, and I think I touched a door that had it. We thought we got it from kittens. Long story short, no problem.
Yeah. If people don't realize,
I know a lot of people that have kitties that have ringworm.
Yeah, so you have to clean your house. You have to, everything. That's like in my house. I do not have any carpet on my floor. My floors are all either linoleum or wood, so I can actually sanitize them at any time.
That's good.
Even my yard, I take and I bleach every so often, because I do have people that come on my property. They bring their animals.
You probably have animals all the time, like people dropping off. Can they just, I have a question. So what happened with my father-in-law's dog? So I called the shelter, and they said, you have to check it in to receiving first. Is there a receiving center that they have to bring first before it gets to you? Or can you just take them in?
We just take them.
We just take them in.
If we've got an opening, because see, we don't have an office, we don't have a shelter, we are a network of foster homes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting.
We're always looking for people to help, whether it be for a couple of months.
Yep.
We help people that need to rehome their animals too. If they know that they're going to be moving, you usually have 60 to 90 days before you have to be out of a place. We can help people like that. But it's contacting us the minute you know, because then what I try to do is I try to find one of our foster homes that might have an opening, and then we put them on a list and we get them into a home.
Interesting.
So,
okay.
Yeah, it's it's not like a shelter where you can pull up, you can just drop them off and be on your way. No, with us it does have a little bit of coordination to do, but once they are with us, the longest dog that I ever had at my home in foster care was 7 years.
Wow.
And he is now on a ranch up in Oregon, and that was due to because we also work with Gabby's Animal Rescue, who is not. We're a nonprofit. She is not.
Okay.
But for her rescue to be able to get some of the benefits we do, she comes underneath ours as an umbrella, and she does transport up to Oregon. And Momo now has the best life he could ever have.
Awesome. Do you take all kinds of animals? Even birds and lizards?
It all depends on which foster parent has an opening and what they desire to do. I primarily do dogs. I have some that just do cats. I have some that do cats, dogs. I have some that will do bunnies. I have some that will do birds. We had one foster parent that was doing a mouse. So...
Oh, we've had hamsters.
Yeah, we've had hamsters.
Hamsters, ferrets, all that fun stuff.
No, in the state of California, because ferrets are...
you know what? My husband just told me that the other day. I said, what?
Yeah, and I had somebody that wanted us to, say that they were underneath our care, and I said, I can't do that. That puts our nonprofit into jeopardy, and I'm not going to lose our status.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I am the president of the organization, so it's like mine's the final word. But I'm the one that has to say, make these decisions, and sometimes I'm not everybody's favorite person. And Leigh knows this because I sometimes will talk over with her, and it's like, and so yeah.
What's going on with the Jaguar in Rio?
That part, I honestly, I don't look at the news every day because
I didn't know about it either until Mike brought it up.
But when I always see something like that first, even with the incident that happened in Florida, my first reaction
the
is,
gator?
Where was the parent? I'm sorry, but if you have a child that needs to have direction, you need to have your hand on them.
Yep, I agree. A 2-year-old, I have to say, I have a 2-year-old, and he's like, I watch him like a hawk. But I would not be in a swampy area at 9 o'clock at night.
No.
But who knows?
That's ridiculous.
There's always two sides to a story.
Right.
Or the chimpanzee at this, they killed, was it a chimp? Is that or an ape or gorilla?
I think it was an ape. Yeah. And like I said.
But I'm a mom,
yeah.
and I know what it's like when you have your hands full.
Right.
There's always two sides.
Yeah, and so, and that's like even because when we do adoption sites at PetSmart or Petco in Visalia on the weekends, we have signs that we put on our cages that say, please do not allow, don't put your hands into the cage, because some of our dogs are not children friendly, and we just don't want to see anything happen to them. And also, unfortunately, we don't always know how clean the hands are.
You never know where my 2-year-old's hand could be stuck up in some poop.
We want them to be familiar with the animals, but at the same time, we have to be safeguard with them. And also, we don't even take them out to the public until they've had at least 2 vaccinations and they've been spay or neutered.
Awesome. Are you guys going to be anywhere this weekend? Are you going to be at PetSmart, whatever?
on Sunday, we will be at PetSmart in Visalia on Mooney Boulevard from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Is that the bit like Mooney Boulevard with all like Panera and that whole?
It's right at
it's there. I'm in Visalia all the time for work. I know. Okay, this weekend?
Yes, on Sunday only. And then the following weekend, being 4th of July, we take that weekend off.
Well, yeah. Speaking of the 4th of July and animals, any advice?
There's a couple of good things you can do is to definitely keep them indoors.
Okay.
Put on some music or the television.
Okay.
Also, it might sound weird, try aromatherapy, like putting lavender with them, because lavender is like a calming scent.
Yeah.
You can actually do that. Also, if you can contact your vet, there is a relaxer that they give. It's a preoperative relaxer that's called ACE. That's the short name for it. But you can actually get that and be able to give it to your companion and sedate them. It doesn't put them to sleep, but it just kind of takes the edge off of it.
Yeah.
So anything that you can do to drown out that noise is the best thing. And with me, I usually stay at home.
Yeah. Well, this year we're going out of town. My dog's going to be by herself. I'm going to have neighbors, checking up and stuff like that. So I was just wondering, hey, 4th of July is coming up. Animals are sensitive. Before I let you guys go, thank you so much, Laurie and Leigh, for the love of animals. Give us your phone number, your website, anything you'd like the public to know about you.
They can contact me by my email address. It's Laurie, Laurie, at loveofanimals.org. We do have a website. It is loveofanimals.org.
Awesome.
Phone is 559-799-3937.
Well, there you go. You guys are awesome. Laurie and Leigh, for the love of animals. You guys are awesome. Johnny Maya and Keisha Burns coming up next on CentralValleyTalk.com with Mike Briggs and Athena.